I found out through restorative justice when I was in prison a few years ago. And then when I come out of prison, not recently, through an IOM, I was at an IOM house, so I found out through there again. And that's when I went through this process the second time. When I first found out about restorative justice, it was about 4 or 5 years ago, and I was dead against it. No, I'm not doing that. And then I come out of prison and went to the IOM house, and every time I went to the toilet, it was on the door, restorative justice, restorative justice. So I thought, right, maybe this will help me feel better about what I did. Even then, my anxiety was going through the roof every time we met and the questions that was going to be asked. And it is a powerful thing. And all I can say to anyone watching this is please do it. If you're feeling any sort of remorse or anything for your victims, then definitely do it. It's very powerful and very rewarding. I wanted to explore the process because of my last crime, and what I wanted to get was closure for me because of how I felt after the offence, and also the victims as well. That was on my mind a lot, and the impact of my crime and how they might be feeling. So yeah, it was my thoughts and feelings really. I met with the victims in a venue in Guildford, caught the morning train, got there 4 in the afternoon I think it was. There was a conference room, there was me, yourself and your colleague and 2 of my victims, and yeah, we met in the conference room. Lasted for about 20 minutes, something like that, and then left, went back. The actual day of meeting the people, very nervous, but it was in safe hands because yourself and your colleague told me everything, what was going to happen and what to expect, which kind of made it easier. Like I said, I found that tough. The questions, I just wanted to go there, get it over and done with. Not get it over and done with, but meet my victims. And there's a lot building up to it, isn't there? Meetings and stuff like that. And yeah, I found the process okay. It didn't put me off. I went through with it. It went better than what I thought, really, because what the victims were saying to me after, they didn't have to say what they did. And yeah, they were very calm words. So that made the whole process more worthwhile. That makes sense. The benefits, closure. For me, it was about the victims and my crime. So the benefits would have been me putting my side across why I committed the crime, letting the victims know that they weren't targeted, I didn't know them. More to put the victims at ease, really. But so there were my benefits. It's very powerful, very, very powerful, especially meeting my victims. And I've got a little bit of closure now I've met my victims. And I guess that is the end of it, isn't it? But it was worthwhile doing, and I'm glad I've done it. Okay, I think it's been about 2 months since I last had the process, and how I feel now, I still think about my crime, believe it or not, because of how it was. But yeah, I'm glad I've done it. I'm so glad I've done it. Meeting my victims, that was the biggest fear. And now that I've met them, I'm glad I did. I'm so glad I did. It's just the build up. And my anxiety goes through the roof over anything and everything. So for me, it was double hard. But yeah, I'm so glad I've done it. their response to me and how they wished me well, even after the crime that I committed. And they were very understanding and you could just feel their aura, very nice people.